What is up, everyone? Dreaming Like Halo here, back again, and today we are talking about Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Doesn't even have the 9 in the thing or anything because they couldn't really do that, but this game just feels like such a love letter to all Resident Evil fans all around. It's a combination of everything that made the newer games that were first person really good and what made the older and the remake third person games really good with the action like RE4 and 5, but man, this cover is just really cool with the ruined RPDs. Let's come on now. For some reason, the cover of the Switch 2 version is actually different. It's just Grace on the cover in her red jacket. But anyway, let's actually get into the game. So here we are at the main menu, RE9 Requiem. A little bit of spoilers on the main menu here, but has the music that you hear at the end of the game credits that is just side rant is like really good. Yeah, so Resident Evil Requiem, like I was saying earlier, feels like I said, a love letter to RE fans. So I feel like it just has so much fan service, and honestly, I just feel like it's such a it was made for me type of game. Like the amount of inspiration this game takes from RE2 and RE7 kind of combined with like when you're playing as Grace like I am now, it is very like RE2, especially when you go into third person, or actually when you're playing first person, it's very RE blah 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 blah. It's very RE7, I was trying to say. And like a little bit of Village and like House Dimitrescu. I think that's the most like horror part of that game. But what's really cool is you can switch between first and third person uh perspectives at any time, which is just a really cool thing. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get freaked. Hold on, let me get out of here. I originally played the game on standard modern, which has like auto saves and unlimited saves. That's like the normal way to play the game. And I played Grace in first person and Leon in third person. Um, so on my second playthrough, I'm playing on standard classic, so you have limited saves with the ink ribbons. And then I'm playing Grace in third person, Leon first person, which sounds like a nightmare, and it kind of is, but it's a really fun way to play the game, I'll tell you that much. But another really cool thing in this game, kind of like Resident Evil 1, is there's this little thing you can craft that you can not only stealthily take out enemies, but you can also finish them off. Also, you can collect blood in this game to craft ammo, create steroids for health upgrades, and then you can also finish them off to make sure they don't come back like as the Crimson Heads in RE1. And a lot of times when you do that on a fresh enemy, they'll give you even more blood to collect. And then there's this room you get early on in the game with antique coins that you can use like RE7 to get upgrades, like I was saying, steroids, health upgrade, firepower upgrade, and then you collect even more blood to get even more upgrades, which is really, really cool. Visuals of this game, even on PS5 regular, are amazing. Even on Switch 2, look really good. The enemy variety is really cool. The actual locations, like I'm in right now, this is the, what the frick was it called? The care center. Seems like a mental asylum if you ask me, the amount of loonies here. But really cool locations in the game. I like it more than 7 and 8 locations, to be frank. I just think they're cooler, more interesting to like investigate and survey. Um, and like the mechanics, like I said, being able to collect this blood to like craft more things and get your upgrades. Because that was one of the things I miss about RE8. Instead of having like the steroids thing with art antique coins and all that, it didn't even have that at all. It did have a different system. You could like food and stuff and craft it together to actually increase your health and stuff like that. It's not like it didn't have it, but yeah, there's just so many different things you can do that are really fun to mess around with. Like overall, mechanically, very fun game. Um, Good horror, good action. I mean, there's just so much to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't really want to spoil the game because it's really good. I don't want to ruin that for anyone. But like I said, exactly what to expect this game is if you played RE2 Remake, that's kind of like Grace's side. If you played RE4 Remake, that's kind of like Leon's side. And it's really fun, just like those games are. And when you combine them together, I'm not sure yet because I'm replaying the game to figure this out. But if you combine those two things together, I think it might be the best Resident Evil game. Not 100% sure yet. Could be, could not be. Hard to say, but let me know what you think. I do like the soundtrack and little songs that play, and like I said, enemy variety is really good. I didn't unlock that door, I'm an idiot. This enemy is really annoying. When I kill this one as Leon, bro, nothing more gratifying than that. You literally get an achievement for it. Shut your freaking mouth. There's safes that you can get to get more ammo, and Leon has like the RE4 progression with upgrades. The upgrades to your guns, however, do not carry over in New Game Plus. You have to get them again. You keep like credits and stuff and the ability to get them like earlier on stuff. It's weird how New Game Plus works in these. It's different from Village and RE4, but overall, game is incredible. I really have nothing bad to say about the game, literally at all. Like I said, it might be my favorite low key, but let me know what you think if you've played the game. Let me know what you think if you've played other games and you're interested in this game and what, you kind of think just by looking at other people playing the game. And yeah, overall, great game, great amount of settings for like third person, first person, I think, and like the story's good and interesting. And this game might actually have DLC with whether it be Chris or Leon. I have no idea. Maybe even Hunk. Who freaking knows? We still don't know where that Hunk game is that was leaked by Capcom all those years ago. But yeah, overall, that's about what I have to say about the game. It literally encaptures everything I wanted from a Resident Evil game. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want to see more Resident Evil videos, I have not made a video on RE4 Remake or RE8 Village, so I'll probably actually do that. I know it's been a long time since I made a video, so I'm trying to actually talk more about stuff. So let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.